Hello lovely students and welcome back to English with Lucy. Today I've got a pronunciation lesson for you and it's an incredibly important one. Today we are going to be talking about the I and E sounds. I, 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 E. Can you hear the difference? So many students struggle with these sounds and it's made even worse by the fact that if you confuse these sounds in certain minimal pairs, which we'll talk about in a second, you can unintentionally be quite rude. Today we're going to go through how to produce each sound, mouth shape, the length of the sound, everything you need to know. We're also going to compare the sounds side by side, and there will be lots of time for you to practice. Let's have a look at this sentence. I saw a ship in the sea. I saw a ship in the sea. Completely normal. Everything's fine there. Ships belong in the sea. What if I say, I saw a sheep in the sea? I saw a sheep in the sea. I saw a ship in the sea. I saw a sheep in the sea. The difference is so tiny, but in that second sentence, I'm talking about sheep. And if you see a sheep in the sea, you better call the nearest farmer. They'll probably want that back. Those two sentences highlight the importance of differentiating between E and I, sheep and ship. Now, realistically, unless someone is being really ignorant and annoying, they are going to understand you through context and through common sense. If you're talking about a sheep in the sea, it's more than likely you mean ship. If you do really struggle with these sounds, you mustn't beat yourself up about it. It is okay. People are likely going to understand you. This video is purely for really targeted pronunciation practice. However, I will warn you about 4 words. 4. I almost said 3 there, didn't I? This little finger never cooperates. I will warn you about 4 words that, when mixed up, can cause embarrassment, and that is sheet and beach. If you accidentally use the short vowel sound I instead of the E vowel sound within these 2 words, you could be saying a rude word. I have a sheet on my bed. I have a shit on my bed. A sheet is a large piece of cloth that covers a bed, and a shit is a poo. Sheet, shit. Important to differentiate. We also have that beach is dirty and that bitch is dirty. I can't believe I've just said that on my channel. A beach is where the sand or the land meets the sea, where we go on holiday, and a bitch is a term for a female dog, and it's also a really derogatory term usually used against women. Now we've spoken about why it's so important, let's get into the lesson, and I have a really special treat for you today. Some of you might know that I have a British English pronunciation course where I teach my students to speak with a modern RP accent, that is, my accent. The lesson that I'm about to show you has been taken from that course, so you're experiencing the content for free. I love this lesson. It's a really, really effective lesson, and my students have had so much success with it so far. Now, if you really enjoy the lesson, you like the modern RP accent, and you want more, you can consider enrolling in the course. And here's the good part, I'm running a Black Friday sale with a 30% discount. You just have to apply the code YTBF30, I've put that down in the description box. The course is usually $349, but with the 30% off code, you save over $100. By popular demand, we have also introduced a payment plan. Lots of students are choosing to use this to break down the payments a little bit. You spread the cost of the course over 4 months and just make 4 simple payments. The usual price is $92 per month for 4 months, but with the discount, you get it for $64.40 per month for 4 months, saving you nearly $30 per month. Obviously, with such a big discount, this is a limited offer. I'm running it until midnight on Monday, the 29th of November. That's Cyber Monday. You've not got long, so don't miss out. The link to the course is in the description box, and make sure you use the code YTBF30. Right, I hope you enjoy the lesson.
Let's look at the pronunciation of the vowel sounds E and I and compare them as they are easily confused. So how do we form the I sound? The lips are relaxed and in a neutral position, and the central front area of the tongue is in the middle of the mouth. The sound is a short burst. I. I. The E sound is long and tense. Its beginning is not identical to the beginning of the I sound. The tongue raises slightly but doesn't touch the roof of the mouth. Watch how my mouth shape changes. E. I. E. I. With E, my mouth is widened. Let's look at some common spellings of the I sound. We can spell it with I, as in fish, kill, win. We can also spell it with Y, as in physical, typical, gym. There are also some uncommon spellings with E, as in England, English, pretty. With U, as in business or busy. With UI, as in build or guilt. With O, as in women, or IE, as in mischievous or sieve. With A, as in spinach, average, outage. With IA, as in carriage, marriage. Let's practice the I sound in some example sentences. Repeat after me. Number 1. If Mick didn't buy lettuce, can you tell him to visit the market? Number 2. I dislike skimmed milk in my hot drink. It makes it too thin. Number 3. Which business will win the contract with the big investor? Number 4. Jim is selling his pink Mini, which is in mint condition. Number 5. I think Mindy is going to give an emotional report on the results of the investigation. Now let's look at how we can spell the E sound. We can spell it with E, as in even, theme, metre. We can spell it with EE, as in green, sheep, creep. EA, as in leaf, read. TIE, as in peace, field. EI, as in receive, seize. I, as in litre, kilo, police. There are also some anomalies to watch out for. There are both spellings of key, people, anaemic. Let's try some practice sentences with the E sound. Repeat after me. Number 1. We need to have a team meeting to discuss the legal proceedings. Number 2. At 3:20, I have to meet my niece to practice her speech. Number 3. If she keeps teaching such easy and meaningless lessons, I will have to see the dean. Number 4. Unfortunately, I never received a receipt and the jeans are too roomy for me. Number 5. Studies show that if one believes they can achieve their dreams, they are more likely to succeed. Now, let's take a look at some minimal pairs. Repeat these minimal pairs after me to practice the different vowel sounds. Bin, bean. Bin, bean. His, he's. His, he's. Slip, sleep. Slip, sleep. Chick, cheek. Chick, cheek. Tis, tease. Tis, tease. Finally, let's practice some sentences with both sounds. Repeat after me. Number 1. The steep increase in prices at the supermarkets mean that many families eat sugar-rich foods. Number 2. If you want some peace and tranquility, you can visit the secret hidden library. Number 3. The movie was about a hippie in the early 70s who wanted to have a family. Number 4. Employees are expected to carry identification certificates with them when they leave the building. Number 5. She said every evening that she was very worried about Kim's silly graffiti habit.
So that's it for the lesson. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helped you with your pronunciation of E and I. As I said before, we are running the Black Friday sale until midnight on Monday the 29th of November. You can get 30% off the course or 30% off the payment plan. This saves you over $100. All you've got to do is click on the link in the description box and use the code YTBF30 30. I will see you soon for another lesson. Mwah!